Now it's time for our great British debate this hour, and I'm asking, are Sadiq Khan's ULEZ plans unravelling? London Mayor Sadiq Khan is under fire after his office reportedly attempted to discredit scientists who question the effectiveness of his ULEZ scheme. Private emails revealed by The Telegraph show the Mayor's Deputy for Environment apparently colluding with an Imperial College professor to fight back against findings challenging ULEZ impact on pollution. Deputy Mayor Shirley Rodriguez told Professor Frank Kelly that she was disappointed when other academics at Imperial had publicised research questioning the effectiveness of ULEZ. He then agreed to issue a statement, partly written by Ms Rodriguez, saying ULEZ had helped to dramatically reduce air pollution. Professor Kelly's environmental research group has been paid more than £800,000 by Sadiq Khan's office since 2021. And Conservatives say the emails reveal Professor Kelly's and the Mayor's office have an alarmingly closey relationship. So, with the ULEZ expansion now facing criticism from all comers and all corners, I'm asking today, are Sadiq Khan's ULEZ plans unravelling? Joining me to discuss this is senior meteorologist for the British Weather Services, Jim Dale, and founder of Fair Fuel UK, Howard Cox. Coming to you first, Jim Dale. This does look like collusion, does it not?
Good afternoon. No, it doesn't. You asked whether it's coming off the rails, whether it's just about to fall. Well, it's not. On the 29th of August, I believe that's the date. It will roll out right across London as planned. The court case that was put upon by various Conservative boroughs failed. So come on that day and the days that follow, the pollution that is experienced by many Londoners will start to reduce gradually. It's the right thing to do. 90% of vehicles are compliant anyway, so we're only talking about the 10%, of which there are generous what am I saying here? Generous paybacks to them in terms of what they will receive from the Mayor's office. So I don't see the argument whatsoever.
But Jim, I think
I don't know what the motive is.
Yeah,
like Howard.
Jim, can I just come in there? Because you've set out the stall very clearly. But the question really was that these scientists had either been silenced or there was collaboration there, a bit of pressure put on them to come out, because she was really disappointed that the Imperial College had published the findings questioning the effectiveness of ULEZ, and then a subsequent statement came out. Clarification, call it what you will.
Yeah, academics in the world of science will always have a case to argue with each other or debate with each other. That's just a normal thing. It happens within our own sphere in terms of climate change and the ramifications of that. That's a very normal event. And I believe
Howard here, Jim, let me bring in Howard. See, there you go, Howard. That's all it is. Scientists have different views on things. It was not a gotcha moment for people anti-ULEZ.
Hello, Esther. Hello, Jim. Now, I hear this so many times from Jim. He's talking from his usual cloud cuckoo land. What's sad about this is that it shows the duplicitous nature of our London mayor. We already know the TfL have already published a report way back a year ago that said that the actual extension itself, ULEZ extension, will make no demonstrable impact on the air we breathe. And yet he's still going ahead with it. And the court case was nothing to do with the actual decision of ULEZ, the dishonest decision, ignoring public consultations. It was based on a process of how he got there. So it's not a sort of indicator that ULEZ extension is a good thing. It's just simply saying he's allowed to do it. It's not saying it is good. Now, these scientists, I'm afraid, they are in collusion with the TfL and Sadiq Khan, £800,000 worth of collusion. I mean, why couldn't they actually just go out there with a meter, a handheld meter like thousands of other people doing, and showing that the roadside levels are good quality?
Jim, it does raise a question, though, doesn't it, when you see that the group of scientists have got £800,000. It does make you, rightly or wrongly, question whether it was as impartial as you would have liked that scientific data to be when they are getting that much money.
Well, we come back to motives and reasons and rhymes why there's one side and there's another side. On Sadiq Khan's side, my side, in terms of the scientific community per se, the reduction in carbon dioxide, in nitrogen dioxide and carbon monoxide, I don't see this as rocket science whatsoever. If Howard and I were to go out to the North Circular, for example, and stand there for a day, me with a mask on, him not with a mask on, maybe we would find the difference when he says, there's, I find it staggering that there is a kind of blanket put over the pollution that cars put out. We know that is the truth. And that's what Sadiq Khan's trying to do. He's trying to reduce those.
Howard, you're in denial. You're in denial. Howard.
Yeah, Esther, I've been accused of this so many times, as you well know. The simple fact is that, let's tell you what, Jim, let's go down to the underground and to see that it's 1,800% more particulates down there. Now, don't nod your head like that, because it's the truth. And that's the fact. At roadside level,
I don't agree with you. The reason Howard, what you're doing there is you're having the race to the bottom. Nobody's measuring the underground and saying that the underground is great. I was there the other day myself in Camden. I walked Camden High Street, and you do tend to, even in those zones of reduced.
I'm going to thank you both, Jim. I'm going to thank you, Howard. We're never a race to bottom on this station. We're a race to the top, and we're invariably on a race to get in the news. Thank you both very much indeed.